Haha, okay. Headphones, mask. Okay, episode, I don't know what number this is, but we're on chapter 4. Ready? Chapter 4. Oh, he cranked it round once, twice, 3 times, and the little propeller spluttered into life. With a whir, its propeller began to spin. "Jump in," he shouted above the roar. Horace swallowed. I think I might go and tidy my cabin. I don't want to leave my suitcase cluttering up the bunk." "Suitcases can wait." Echo clambered onto the passenger seat, pulling a reluctant Horace in after her. "Look, there's even a seat belt." She stretched the safety harness across them both and tucked Gilbert into the breast pocket of her jerkin, just his head peeping out. Bulkhead passed the 2 children some goggles and pulled on his own before strapping himself into the other seat. He grabbed 2 metal handles in both massive hands. "Ready?" he yelled above the whir of the engines. "Yes!" shouted back Echo. "I suppose so," whimpered Horace. "What?" "Yes!" Echo and Horace both shouted. "Chocks away!" said Bulkhead, pulling back on the handles. Cloudcatcher wobbled up into the air before soaring past the crow's nest of the Scarlet Margaret. "Oi!" Slingshot, who was greasing the mast with an oily rag, ducked as they narrowly missed him. "Sorry," shouted Bulkhead. Echo giggled and craned her neck to see Lil squinting up at them from the forecastle. Echo gave a cheery wave and Lil returned it, the creamy plume of her tricone hat wafting in the breeze. Further below them on the sand, she could make out the tiny figures of Spud and Skillet wading in the surf. "Look," she pointed them out to Horace. "Maybe they're finding sea potatoes for supper." Horace took a quick glance down at the ground before grimacing and squeezing his eyes tightly shut. "My favourite, though," he said. Once they'd left the bay behind and the Cloudcatcher's motion had steadied, Horace finally dared to open his eyes again. "Mount Flameflux," Bulkhead pointed one gloved finger at the horizon where the volcano squatted, belching out plumes of smoke. Above it, Echo saw a purpley grey mass of clouds building up. But isn't that dangerous?" said Horace. "Sky pirates ain't afraid of danger," said Bulkhead. He steered the little vehicle out over the water, letting its nose dip into an alarming roll. "Yeah, but I'm not a sky pirate," squeaked Horace, gripping the edge of his seat with both hands. Echo grinned. "Don't worry, you'll be safe with me," she said. As they approached Mount Flameflux, the storm crackled around them. Echo felt her hair standing on end with static. Horace squealed as a peal of thunder seemed to rumble right through Echo's bones, shaking the little flying machine and charging its frame with electricity. Gilbert ducked down in her pocket, putting both front feet in front of his eyes. Bulkhead grew out the Aethernet that he had taken from the bag and unrolled it on his lap with one hand while steering the little craft with the other. There was a huge crack